I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yo, what is good people? It is Monday night. Time for the top 10 alternatives, part of the Monday night lineup. Be sure to check out Izzy vs. NYC, S. Vaughn 82, and Geek Out with Roscoe, Phil's Treehouse, TM Nerdy doing Between the Lines, Council of Comics, and Will Cup O Comics tonight. All part of the Monday night lineup crew. Awesome creators. You should definitely go and show them all some love. So, let's do things like we always do. Let's give a duck away. We're going to pull a comment from last week's live let's see, post that. And then go over here. I'm going to post the same link that I just put on that in the live chat. So go over there. If you haven't already, leave a comment. Any comment will do. Just don't do a hashtag because they don't seem to show up. And I want you to have a chance at getting this duck. So in the meantime, to give you time to do that, if you haven't, let's check out who is in the chat. We got, of course, Las Cruces with Hooray, Wahoo, and hello from New Mexico. Hello, Las Cruces. Thank you for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate you. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, says, what up, all? What's going on, Joe? Appreciate you hanging out. Did I get your stuff ready? I don't think you're a part of the batch. Maybe you are. If you were, I sent you a notification. I'm getting close. I batched up 3 different lots, so I'm getting caught up on all my giveaways. So they're coming, I promise. Kenneth Bird, another winner right here. Hi to everyone is here tonight and from Virginia. What's going on, Kenneth? Thanks for hanging out. You're on the list, sir. You'll be one of the next ones up. I'll be sending your books out next. So, what's on the comic rack, Mr. Akins, my fellow statesman and iron brethren right here. Hail and well met. Sure. Yeah, that's not Southern slang at all. I don't even know what that means. Appreciate you, though, Mr. Akins. Richard is in the house. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming to hang out this evening. Here for the best Monday night show on YouTube's No Awards Needed. Appreciate you, Mr. Baker. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, tough competition as always though with the awards. But yo, shout out and congrats to Bleecker Street Comics with his Slab or Not Slab series that won Best Spec. Hey, congratulations, sure, you are well deserving of that. Everybody in that category is well deserving of it, honestly. So tough competition. And as well as the Council of Comics with their new comic book day series that they do. Congratulations on best series under 1,000 subscribers. So again, another worthy channel. All those channels were worthy. So yeah, does it suck? It absolutely does. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely does. Because hey, I was thinking, hey, third time's a charm. But maybe next year. And then on top of that, like, I'm really just trying to focus on, like, you know, the mentality of, like, there's so many comic book channels, and, like, just for me to make the finals, like, that's freaking awesome. Like, that's absolutely freaking awesome. So I just appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all that come and hang out with me and support me. So thank y'all very much. Appreciate it. Let's see. We've got the Comic Collector Coach in the house. Says, hey, everybody, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Another new YouTuber that I met, which he's got an awesome channel. You'll definitely go check it out. Highlight Mike Baker's comments. I will. I have to highlight them all? I usually do. Let's see. Where's the... Yeah, he's just got to. Yep, your DM today, bro. Thanks again. I will let you know once it arrives. Awesome, good deal. I was not able to mail it out today, but it should go in the mail tomorrow. So it's already packaged up. It's already got a label on it and everything. So I just got to drop it off. Renegade Rant Comics in the house. What's going on? Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Callie Comics. Hey, yo, what's going on, Callie? Appreciate you. Oh, by the way, Callie, I apologize for not messaging you back about the watching the hunt. I saw it. I just was not able to get in there and like make it. And I'm horrible at messaging. You can ask anybody in this chat. I am the world's worst about messaging. Absolutely, positively worst. I apologize though. I was not purposely trying to ghost you or anything like that. So, but yeah, Friday nights is difficult for me. Friday nights is so difficult for me. I usually have to plan things out, which I think I actually have something planned out this Friday night. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'll probably post it on IG if I get it confirmed. So. Yo, hello all, Comic Cap Collectibles. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming out, Rich. Thank you, sir. Whatever you say, Dungeon Master. Appreciate you, Richard. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hit the like button. 22, you do you and enjoy what you do. We love you and what you're doing. Thank you, Mr. Akins. That does mean a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you. I agree with your thinking, 22 Comics. I was happy just being nominated in such a crowded... Right? Yo, I'm just letting you know, Baker, you had my vote. I voted for you, like 100. So, but... Yeah, I mean, that was a tough one too, man. Because, like, Las Cruces, you, Christina Payne, like, the three... those are the big three for me. Let's see, you had Two Gun Pedro in there as well. And then... Who's the fifth one? Who am I missing? I feel like I can't think of who the fifth one was, but like I was like, daggum, this one's hard. This was hard, and I went with Baker because Baker has been rocking with me for like I think since I got on here. So I was like, I have to go with the OG right there. Callie Comics, all good. Thank you. Hey, no, I appreciate you. Was it Tina? I thought Tina got left out. Who was it then that got left out? There was somebody that, like, got left out, I thought. I thought it was Tina, but I could be wrong. Christina, me, Pedro, Tina. Okay, yeah, that's solid, man. That is, like, I could see that being the crew for years, honestly. Like, that's a solid list of people. What? I know, right? Right? There's my honey. Hey, honey, love you bunches. Yes, my other OG right here. Hey, SideQuest Comics in the house. What is going on, man? Appreciate you coming out. Thank you very much. I've been in talks with this guy right here, so be on the lookout. We may see him coming up in the future on Collecting Uncensored. So, yeah, super excited about that. Super excited about that. I think it's going to be a great show, as they always are for me anyways. I don't know about y'all, but for me. Mr. 22, we could never leave out... Right? Blue Wrench Brigade. Yes! That needs to be a shirt. Richard will get there soon. Right? Other OG. That's what I've come to... Really? There's no winning. There's no winning at all. This is not sponsored by Coke, by the way. So, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and let's run this right here. Let's see who gets a duck. Do 11 and get comments. 9 comments. Let's see who gets it. And we've got Mr. Akins. You are the first person this month to get a duck. Congratulations, sir. You're on the list. That's a good thing in this situation. Let's see. Baker says, I remember the early days of this show. There were sometimes only 6, 7 people watching. Now look at us now. Right? Yeah. I remember like 2 and 3, if even that. Those first couple of lives, talking to nobody, that was great. I like remembering that kind of stuff, though. It kind of, I like remembering and knowing where I came from. Like, that means a lot to me. So, SideQuest just put out a video today. Nice, yes. Let's see. Brigade. Yeah, let me get. Not the only one. That's great. Awesome. Yeah, let's get this music going. Let's get this top 10 rolling. And let's see how y'all do. Freaking absolute Batman won't quit, y'all. Won't quit. Can't stop. Won't stop. Just saying. Just saying. Look at that. Let's make it to where y'all can actually look at it. That'd be more important, right? 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 Couple comics in the house. What's going on, man? Says, yo, comic fans, appreciate you, sir. Hey, I think you did a great job, by the way, co-hosting the CBC Awards the other night. So that was awesome. I was glad to see you on there. That's fantastic. So awesome stuff. Be sure to go watch the replay of that if you have not seen it already, by the way. All right, let's get into number 10. We got Predator, number 1. It's got the first appearance of Predator in comic books. This is a book that I actually probably need to prioritize and put this on my list of books to get. I like the Predator series. Well, I like the first Predator movie. That's like the OG. That's what I love. And then I love Prey. Those are the ones. Alien vs. Predator. Those are meh. And I never saw Predator 2. So I need to actually sit down and put time on that. But I love the idea of the Predator. I love the character of the Predator. So something for sure that I need to probably acquire and get in my collection. I don't know why this is on the list. Is there any Predator news? I know there's talks about a new movie coming out. But that was a bit? A bit? So, does anybody know if there's any news? Eric says, man, I wished I got 2 of those back in the day, right? Right? I think the cover's freaking amazing, too. I love that red and yellow background on there. I think it's just an awesome book. Trade dress, everything about it. It's freaking awesome to me. Love it. Love it. I thought Predator took the place of Blade. Oh, it did. That is it. I think you're right, Mr. Akins. Yes. Yeah, I think that was it. That Predator actually, they put it in Blade spot. I believe you're right. Predator v Samurai. That would be cool. Man, I want to see that now. That would be so cool. That would be awesome. Let's see. What was Brian apologizing about after the CBCs happened? He was making some kind of apology. I know from other channels that I've watched, but I don't know the full story. I didn't see it firsthand, so I'm not really gonna. It's out there if you want to find out. It happened during the CBC Awards, from what I understand, and it was just a joke that he was trying to make. And yeah, that's all I'm going to mention on there. It's out there if you want to look and find it. I'm going to leave it at that. Great pickup, Baker. Bleecker deserve the support. Oh, that was caution. Okay, cool. Yeah, so near mints for this book are going for $75 right now with the first appearance of Predator in comic books. Predator number 1. My alternative to this is the X-Files number 1. I think this is there's not a whole lot of things in my opinion that really kind of go with Aliens and Predator. I was trying to find something else that was big like that. The other movie title that I had in mind, I think I'm going to hold on to because I feel like it's more niche than those characters and those properties. But X-Files I feel like is one of those that kind of it hit the pop culture mainstream like Predator, like Aliens did. So I just don't know that it necessarily lasted, but it's something that I really enjoy. Do realize though that there is an ash can of this book, so it may be that you consider the ash can the first appearance of Fox and of Mulder and Scully. So very fine for this book, going for $16. However, last time this was up, fair market value was $12 for this book. in near mint condition. That was back over a year ago. So yeah, I don't know. I think X-Files is one of those books that's overlooked. And so you may be able to go out there, if you're interested in X-Files, and find a really good copy at a really good price. I'm not saying that it's going to like pop back up because a new X-Files movies comes out or anything like that. But maybe if they like join up with somebody or something else, I don't know. You never know why something's going to get some heat. But yeah. I think all in all, if you're an X-Files fan, especially, or sci-fi fan in general, you would just really enjoy having this book in your collection. Let's see. Predator versus Black Panther is still going on, maybe. I think Mr. Akins is on it, though. I think it's because they delayed Blade and they put a Predator movie in that spot, and I don't think there has been any news, really, of a Predator movie. So I'm pretty positive Mr. Akins is right on with that. So, Phil's Treehouse is 0 for 2. Mr. Akins as well. We got 1 for 2 says Cup. 2 for 2 says Callie and Eric. Awesome. Love the Volume 2 of X-Files from IDW. Oh, nice. Nice. 2 for 2. Best start I've had here in months. That's great. I like the black and white slightly better. I don't know why. The black and white cover, like the ash can for this one. Because, yeah, it's a pretty cool one. It's pretty cool. Man, I watched every episode of the X-Files. It was a thing, man. Like, the X-Files were like the shiz back in the day. Like, that was the show. What's up, y'all? 0 for 2 as this custom of my people. As is the custom of my people. Appreciate you, Nate. What's going on, sir? Thanks for coming and hanging out with Steven. Nate was on Collecting Uncensored here not long ago. Y'all should definitely go back and check that episode out. It was fun. Freaking fun times. It's going to drop fast for me, Baker. First, it's all 3 for 10 from the top 10. That's great. Oh, true. I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. Absolutely. X-Files introduced me to the redheads. That's funny. Holy cow, so many peeps in here. Akins, Callie, Renegade, Phil, Coach, and Richard, right? Right? All the people, man. It's fantastic. I'm enjoying it. Enjoying it. Dale Suspense in the house. What's going on, Dale? He says he is 0 for 2. And there's Cliff right there. Cliff, congratulations to you and the council, by the way, for best series under 1,000 subscribers, man. Awesome stuff. Congratulations. Well deserved. Well deserved. All right. Let's get back to this list. Coming in at number 9, we've got Wonder Man number 1. Now, I'm going to say this is probably on the list because Marvel released their like teaser trailer for all the stuff that's coming out for Disney Plus. So there was like Ironheart footage, so that's been confirmed now, and there was Daredevil Born Again footage, along with like Marvel Zombies animated footage, and yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. And within all that was Wonder Man. So Wonder Man, this is the first like ongoing series, number 1. Near mints for this are going for $8 right now. This was a back bin, dollar bin buy for days until all that. And yeah, so now, you know, we got a trailer of Wonder Man. The guy that played Black Manta in the Aquaman movies is now going to be he's going to be Wonder Man. And so I like him as an actor. So I'm curious to see what he can do with Wonder Man. If he can make me interested in Wonder Man, because right now I got nothing for Wonder Man. Like, I really don't. I'm kind of excited to see Trevor come back as well, because I think that's going to be fun. So, another strong guy that the MCU has introduced, but we have not seen since a movie that nobody likes, and that's Hercules. Hercules number 1 right here. This is a limited series number 1. This had hit, you know, decent highs there for a bit whenever Hercules had, you know, showed his face in the end credit scene for Thor: Love and Thunder. This is the first solo series featuring Hercules. Very fun for this book, going for $8. Near mint's going to $4 right now for for face market value. Could this hit again if we wind up seeing Hercules come Secret Wars or whatever else they have planned? Because like, I feel like Marvel's taking way too long to sit there and like tie up these loose ends before Secret Wars, which is a shame, honestly. Like, there's a lot of things that I want to see. Like, what the heck is going on with that stuff? So, but I don't think they're gonna get to it. Like, I just don't. Do y'all have faith in Marvel? Are they gonna get to it? They just need to scrap it like Kang. Which, by the way, I hope they bring Kang back. Honestly, and like, I honestly, I would be fine if they even brought Jonathan Majors back. Like, no, I'm not advocating like beating women or anything like that, but the way that it's come off is that it was a self-defense kind of thing. He was trying to like help like get her out of the area, out of his area anyways, and get her home or something to that effect. Now, with some other stuff maybe going on in the back, there may have been, but we still don't know anything about that. So, but I would be fine with if somebody else came in and played Kang. I think somebody could do it, especially with it being time travel. Like, I think that's a thing. Wonder Man #1 has a free centerfold poster. Nice. It says it on the cover too. Ben Kingsley is Wonder Man trailer made me excited for it. Trevor forever. That's great. 3 for 4 says Baker. 0 for 4 says Phil. 2 for 4 says Cuppy. 4 for 4 says Eric. It says Herc. It says Guy. Looks like it. 2 for 4. Beautiful Bob Layton art. Yep. Iron Man Master right there, Bob Layton. Oh crap! I don't know if I have this. I take it 4 for 4. That's funny. I have all 4 parts of that limited miniseries. Nice. 4 for 4. 0 for 4 says Nate. 1 for 4 says Dale. Oh snap! Stacking papers, right? Major's got a raw deal. MCU doesn't deserve him after the way they dumped him. Let him play Al Simmons in the Spawn. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, I like that. I like that a lot. Like, I do like that. Man. Because, like, I don't know how I feel about Jamie Foxx. Like, okay, whatever. But, like, if you put... Yo, I like that. I really do like that. That's a good one. Good pull. Good pull, Baker. Alright, coming at number 8, we've got Absolute Batman. This is the Akira variant cover, black and white sketch, limited to 2,000 copies. Near mints of this book going for $62 right now. $62. And this is on pre-sale. 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 Yo, I couldn't remember if I actually used this one before or not, but I'm going to double down on it. If I did, then I'm doubling down. If not, then, you know, hey, good on me. Batman #1. Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, like, this is where everybody's all hyped. Like, if this hadn't have been what it was, I don't think anybody would be as hyped up about this Absolute Batman as they are. That's not to say the story wouldn't be the same or wouldn't be, like, what everybody considers to be awesome. I'm just saying, like, I feel like when you sat there and you had this Absolute Batman coming out and the name Scott Snyder was attached to it, like, that's what got, you know, everybody's kind of like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? So, but this right here, I think it'll see heights again of what it was back in the day. Right now, I mean, still, near mint's at $19 for this issue right here. With the rumors still going around of the Court of Owls coming, like, I feel like this is always going to be one of those books that people are going to want to grab and put in their collections. So, yeah, near mint, fair market value, $19 for Batman #1. I feel like that would be a good pickup, a nice pickup. Let's see what's going on here. It begins the long Absolute Batman run. Is that pun intended? Here we go, Baker. That's great. Cali Comics is coming. We're going down. Dale of Suspense has got 2. What? Yes.
Got my 2.
Yes. Fantastic. Michael Baker is at 4 for 6. He's got the lead over Cup right now, sharing it with Callie 4 for 6. Mr. Akins is at 3 for 6 as well. Nate is on the board with 1. Awesome. Eric has got 4 right there. Not a bad guy. I hear you. 0 for 6 says Phil. Did I miss any other 6s? Any 6s? That was a big jump. Comic Journey in the house says he is 10 for 6 already. 10 for 6. I don't think that's how it works, Journey. I don't think it works that way. Oh, Joe says his is on the way from ABX. Nice. Interesting math there, sir. CJ is using improper fractions. Violation, right? I agree. Love that my 2 is such an ongoing thing. I love it too. I think it's fantastic. How did CJ sneak in here? Someone call security. What's up, bud? Nice. I'm good at math, damn it. This says otherwise. This says otherwise. That's got to have a whole number in there somewhere now. Like, that's what. Yeah. Oh, fun stuff. All right, here we go. On to number 7. We've got Mark Spears Monsters number 1 coming out with a second print right here of Monsters Trick or Treating. Now, I don't know what the deal is, but Trick or Treating covers seem to do really well, and this one's no different. Near mints for this book are going for $11. I think it's purely based off of the fact that it's a cover with Monsters Trick or Treating, and that seems to be a thing. So yeah. There was a cover here not long ago that had the same kind of thing. All my Spawn guys in here will enjoy this one, and it is Spawn 323 with clown trick, handing out tricks or treats for the nice little kids down here at the bottom. So yeah, pick up this variant right here if you're into those kinds of things. If not, then skip over it. Near mints for this book are going for $10 right now still. And this is a 3-year-old book. So I think this has solid holding value, at least right now. Like I said, these trick or treat covers seem to be a thing. So does anybody else collect trick or treat covers? Trick or treat covers. Near mints $8. Fair market value. Is that right? No. That was the high near mints. Near mint plus. There's regular near mints right there. $10. So yeah, there you go. Spawn 323 Trick or Treating cover. Anybody read Mark Spears Monsters? Anybody enjoying that? Curious. I haven't picked any of them up. I haven't done that. CJ's here. It's no longer a party. It's a birthday party. Is it? Just picked up Mark Spears' Spawn sketch. Sent you the pick, Baker. Nice. Journey still 17 for 7. Nice. 4 for 8 says Cup. 1 for 8 says Nate. Because everyone can relate to trick or treating. Okay. I see that. 3 for 8 says Mr. Akins. 2 says Dale. 5 says Eric. According to this list, I don't collect anything. That's funny. Spawn book made the alternatives. Thank you, 22 Comics. Feel that this one's just for me. Yo, when I saw the Trick or Treat, and I was like, hey, I know the perfect book for that. I know the perfect indie book for that. I'll collect about any holiday cover, but I'm particular to Christmas ones the most. I like Christmas ones. I like them a lot. Love that art. Yes, fantastic. 5 for 8 says Callie. I have 17 of those monster covers. I'm going to be a gazillionaire. Nice. Can you share with me? Can I get a cut? I have Monsters number 1, and it's pretty dang good. Nice. I'll pick up issue 2 and see if I want to stick with it. Okay, I hear you. It's not his freaking birthday. 0 for 8 says Phil. Happy birthday, says Mr. Akins. Is it okay to say it's birthday party in Renegades to CJ? Only if you have a death. Oh yeah, I collect Santa covers big time. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Check out Spawn 313 for a future alternative Christmas cover. Let's do a field trip, y'all. We've already got, like, this right here. Let's do it. Let's field trip. 3. And we're looking for a... Oh, no, that is the cover. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes. Yes, that is a good one. That's a really good one. I know there's another Spawn. That's an older one. That's and you know what I'm talking about. That's a Christmas cover as well. So there's a couple of them. Nate says, Callie, I love superheroes celebrating Christmas. If Santa's on there with them, all the better. Nice. 32 says Callie, and 39 says Baker. Interesting. I'll check those both out as well. All right, coming in at number 6, we've got Venom, the Lethal Protector number 1. I assume this is out because of the Venom movie. Has anybody seen the Venom movie? Is it any good? It's still November. It's still November. Yep. Venom, the Lethal Protector number 1. First solo title featuring Venom Near Mint's going for $17 right now. $17 for this. Oh, you're way closer than I was, let's be honest. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I think this is on here because of the Venom movie. Curious if anybody saw it, if they thought it was any good. Here is my alternative to this one right here. And let's go ahead and let's do our spoiler banner. Let's do that. So we can do some talking of rumors. So you know if the spoiler banner's up that, you know, if you don't want to hear anything, you leave until the spoiler banner, or you mute me until the spoiler banner leaves, and then you're good to come back. All right. So the reason that I picked up why I chose this one right here, Amazing Spider-Man number 546, is this is the start of the Brand New Day title, the Brand New Day storyline, and the rumor mill is that the next Spider-Man movie is going to be titled Spider-Man Brand New Day. And so it may have nothing to do with this story at all. But as we all know, once a story name gets put as a title to a movie, that book then all of a sudden becomes hot. So that's why I'm going with this right here. That's why I picked this one. I just think there's a good speculation that that's going to be the title of it. There was some, I think it was like, it was the schedule for the next Spider-Man movie was set up. It's in like all in writing that got leaked out, and Brand New Day was part of that it was going to be titled that. So there you go. There's my reasoning for it being the pick. Let's see. What? Mariah Carey has been thawed out. Sorry. What? Worst of all, Baker, that's my favorite issue. Talking about the Spawn. Haven't seen the Venom movie. Going to wait for on demand and watch it at home. Same. I still hadn't seen the first one. Alright, let's go ahead and let's hit all these 10s up. Baker is 6. Mr. Akins is 5. Dale is 4. Eric is 6. Will is 6. Callie is 7. Callie has got the lead right now. Journeys is negative 23 and 9. Phil's Treehouse is 0 and 10. Woot! 2 for 10. 90s full. Trash saving my butt. Nice. That's one of the most popular covers in the entire Spawn run. Good choice. Everyone had Lethal Protector, right? I do not. I do not own a Lethal Protector. So, but it's not one of my I have to have books either. So, I like that song. What's in the comic rack? There you go. Bottom tier collector, fellow statesman in the house. What's going on, sir? I think Feige is reevaluating the whole comics will influence the movies thing with that Love and Thunder critical bust. I'm curious as to what you mean on that one. Is it because of like Gore being in Love and Thunder and like how bad that bust or how bad they did that wrong, or the they didn't really focus on Jane Foster's cancer and all that really. So I'm curious. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that one, because I could see where you're going. Like I feel like I need clarification. That story is awesome. He makes a sleigh out of USs. 90s full goodness. Nice. 0 for 10 says Renegade Rants. Used to own it. Been meaning to get it back. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's. Did we talk about price? Near mints for this book are going for $8 right now. So, and as you can see, like there's a little bit of attention on this book, but not a whole lot. So, and then there are some first appearances, and Mr. Negative was rumored to be part of the Spider-Man, either like Into the Spider-Verse like series stuff, or this new with Tom Holland, as well as Jackpot. So a couple characters that have been rumored for a while, like a long while now too. So cool. Coming at number 5, we have got Batman, a long Halloween title right here. But yo, we're halfway through the list. If you're digging this, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. And let's get on with the list some more. Batman, the Long Halloween, the last Halloween, number 0. This was a Batman edition. So I believe this was free. Like anybody could have just gone and picked this up. Am I right? Like, was this a free book that anybody could get that's now near mint's going for $18? Or am I wrong on that? Or was this one of those special things that you had to like actually sit there and like go out and buy kind of thing? Hey, TM Nerdy in the house. What's going on, TM? Appreciate you hanging out with us this evening. He says he's got this one. Awesome. Good deal. It was a free book, says Cliff. Well, it ain't free no more, Cliff. It's not free anymore. Let's see. We got a promo right here, a Batman Long Halloween. Why not go with another one? Y'all remember this one? Fantastic artwork by Simone Bianchi right here. This is Simone Bianchi. And Batman the Long Halloween, this is a special edition. This was a promo that was given out at IMAX theaters when the Batman was coming out. And it's just a special edition of that first issue. Near Mint's going for $5. This wound up being like a $15 to $20 book back in the day. So yeah, like I don't know if you missed out, if you didn't get it, hang out here and maybe I'll show you something. Otherwise, now may be a good time to go get it. So yeah. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Alright, let's get back. Oh, that's a spoiler alert. Jeez, Pete. Look at me like I'm a noob. Ugh. To clarify, I think they'll still take from classic stories, but there was this push to kind of marry the modern continuity in the MCU, and I think there's some backtracking on that. I still think they're going to take, like, rumor is the next Doctor Strange movie is going to be titled Doctor Strange Time Runs Out, and that's going to be like talking. There was an Avengers storyline, or it might have spanned several different books. I can't remember now. But there was a storyline called Time Runs Out right before Secret Wars. And they're saying that Doctor Strange would probably be called that. And then, of course, I've heard the rumors of that Amazing Spider-Man. And, we've got Secret Wars that's coming up. Doomsday. That was actually a title. The Kang Dynasty was a title. Like, I think they're going to use different time. I think they're going to continue to do that, but maybe not do as much modern stuff. They need to realize that some of that modern stuff, a lot of that modern stuff, just has not hit with comic book audience, and so I think it just goes back to like understanding your audience and doing what they actually want. So, Thor: Love and Thunder, that should have been a horror movie. They're doing work with Sam Raimi. They should have got Sam Raimi on that, if nothing less. and got him to do like a really like horror type movie with Gore the God Butcher. Like that's what that should have been, in my opinion, anyways. Journey is stealing my shtick. You ain't wrong there. You ain't wrong there. You were the one. You did start that. I will vouch for that. Love having both y'all in here though. Let's see. It was free. Nice. It was free on Batman Day. Nothing free in life. It was a free book. Right, was. 7 for 12, says Callie. Yeah, my birth was a bill for my parents. Right. 6 for 12, says Baker. 8 says Cup. Cup in the lead, it seems like right now. Is that right? Yeah. Eric is at 7 with Mr. Akins at 5. They were packing that book in Walmart, in DC Walmart packs back in the day. Yeah, that's where I got mine from. The IMAX ones, the Bianchi covers. Yeah, 36 for 12 says Journey. So I missed the other 11 books you showed. So start over. You can hit replay. You can hit replay. It's no problem. 36 for 12 equals 3. Noob alert! Whoop whoop! Right? What the hell's a jizz for piss? Oh man, he doesn't know what it is, but he wants another. They should have directed by. I'm not even gonna attempt that name. Not even gonna attempt it. Hey, I see Sonic down there, number 18. That's cool to see. Yeah, it's usually 1 for 10. Sonics usually make the list if they're 1 for 10 covers on there. For some, I think it's a print count deal. And you know, Sonic seems to be somewhat popular right now, but it's a free on Batman Day, but full version you had to pay for. Yeah, it's kind of like the Absolute. I believe there was a Superman as well. I don't want anything to do with your stick. Nice. Coming at number 4, we have got Absolute Batman number 1. This is the second printing. This is 1 in 25. Cover right here. Near Mint's going for $72 right now. $72 for this Absolute Batman. Yo, I think you should look at this book right here. Teen Titans number 12. This is labeled as the first full appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. That was probably the most recent Batman that actually really took off, and people were like talking about that one. He had his own series, own like solo title, The Batman Who Laughs. I'm not saying that we'll get that in any kind of movie or anything like that, but I think that this book actually has some legs on it, considering this is from 2017, and near mints are still going for $47 right now, fair market value. So I don't know that Absolute Batman will necessarily have it. Will the second print 1 in 25 have it? I don't know. But Batman Who Laughs has proven itself to me, honestly. Like, I look for this book. I've found, I suggest other people look for this one right here, this B cover, because I found this in $2 and $3 bins before, because it's just, nobody looks for this cover. Nobody. This is not a cover that anybody looks for. Nobody cares about this one. In the sense of, like, if you're hunting it. So, but yeah. Yeah, Batman Who Laughs. Let's see where everybody is at. Cali Comics, 8 for 14. Will's got the lead. 5 for 14 says Dale. 5 for 14 says Mr. Akins. Over 14 says Phil. Teen Titans 12 is a connecting cover to. Ooh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I did not know that. I'm going to check that out. What does it connect with, Callie? I'm interested now. Curious. 6 for 14 says Baker. Bottom tier. I'm trying to be open-minded about Absolute Batman. The concept sounds awesome, but the thick man art is atrocious. Let's see. 1 for 13 says TM Nerdy. 2210 likes a thick Batman. I do like a thick Batman. First Batman Who Laughs versus Absolute Batman. What would be worth more in 5 years? That's a good question. That is a good question. And especially when it comes to these variant covers. Like, what would be worth more in 5 years? I mean, Batman Who Laughs has already proven, like, it's got legs for 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, that's a 7-year-old book right there. And it's still pushing almost $50 for a cover price of $4. It's not even a variant. The variant on that one, if I remember right, I still got it pulled up. Let's go look at it. This has got an asterisk of $75, which means it hasn't sold for that amount in over 3 months, which has actually been like 2 years. But is it really that ghost of a book? A no grade went for $43 here. 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2-3 weeks ago. So now this second print doesn't do the same. Like, it doesn't fetch the same amount. But is it because it's the second print? Like, will a 1 in 25 really push this one to stay at, what was it, $67? No, $72. It's a good question. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. And I think it depends on, like, what they do story-wise. Like, if Absolute Batman falls off, then no. No, nobody's going to care about Absolute Batman anymore. That story fell off. But they bring freaking the Batman Who Laughs back in, like, some kind of a story, and everybody gets hyped about it. Yeah, that freaking book blows up again. Black Spiders is in the house. What is going on, guy? Appreciate you coming out. Nate says he's 2 for 14. 7 for 14 says Eric. Comic Journey is 77 for 38. That is fantastic. I will eventually have that cover, as I will have every Teen Titans book in my collection. Awesome. I'm excited to see that. You should do one of those bottom tier videos where he, like, shows off all the covers. I need to do that. Christina Payne is in the house. What's going on, lady? Thank you for hanging out with Steven. Appreciate you. And congratulations to you and your win. That is awesome. Congratulations. All right, let's see. Let's keep going with that Rebirth Teen Titans run. Got a few keys. Issues 20 is First Crush, Lozo's daughter. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Absolute Batman would be worth more in 5 years. You think so? I kind of go back to, the original Ultimate Universe from Marvel. All that stuff was in dollar bins. All of it. Like, Ultimate Spider-Man #1 may have had, like, a little bit of value on it, but after that, like, all that stuff was dollar bins until you get, like, closer to Miles, and then that's when it picked up again. There's J. Scott Campbell's, like, covers from Ultimate Spider-Man that are in dollar bins. So, like, and I think that's the only thing we really have to necessarily compare it to. And, like, look at other Scott Snyder work as well. Does anybody care anything about Batman Last Night on Earth? That was a Scott Snyder. I think that was Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo who did Batman New 52. Like, nobody cares about that book. Nobody cares about that story. So, I'm not saying it won't happen. I have my doubts. I have my doubts on all this. Like almost every book that comes up on the top 10, like, I've got doubts on. Like, there's a reason why it's run up so high, and you kind of have to look at it and be like, is this too good to be true? Like, if it don't feel right, it's probably not right. So, I always love those Teen Titans. There you go. I never see that Titans book. I don't see the A cover, and I found the B cover once, and it was in a $2 bin. I snatched that Joker up. I was so excited. CJ is touching TM's 30 stick. That's fantastic. The closest thing to the Batman Who Laughs showing up is when the Batwoman Who Laughs showed up at the end of Doom Patrol. Oh, is that really happened? That's in the TV show? No crap. I've got to check that out. That'd be cool. Notice how, like, none of the other, like, Batman Who Laughs, like, none of those really popped off. Nobody cared about any of those. You know what I mean? Like, I think Robin King was the only other one that, like, slightly had people's attention, and even then, like, nobody really cared. So, as everything, it's all about, like, what the market thinks. I don't understand why DC isn't all over putting Batman Who Laughs in Hot Topic. They'd sell anything. Right? Batman Who Laughs in Hot Topic. I agree with that. I can see that. I'll send you a pic of the connecting covers later. I believe it's a Nightwing book. Yes, please do. Comic Cap. Trash. I need that. I need to clip that from Toy Story. Trash. Will, CJ's math has him having less books after this round. Nice. I kind of like it, Mr. Akins. Right. Absolute Batman's great so far. That's what I've heard. I've heard everybody liked it. But, like, everybody was enjoying Ultimate Black Panther, too, until they weren't. I don't know. I think it don't take long for something to take a wrong turn. And like Court of Owls is still great. I've heard, like, I still need to read Court of Owls, but I have no doubt that like Court of Owls is probably a great and fantastic story. But like when you're talking to people about, you know, that New 52 run, like that's what everybody talks about is Court of Owls. Nobody talks past, what is that? That's like volume 1 and volume 2 of that run. Like nobody talks past really the rest of that series. And that was all, like that entire series, if I'm not mistaken, was all Snyder and Capullo. Like nobody talks about the rest of that. I've heard some people, you know, talk about Mr. Bloom, but is that because he's a new villain? Like that people talking about that? Or because that was actually a really good story? I don't know. I never got to read that. I got to read it. I need to read it. Absolute Batman is high print run will be in dollar bins in 5 years. Ooh, Comic Cap. If it's high print, I mean, I can see it. I can see it. 22 is not telling us to buy books. He is telling us nobody can. I'm not saying that either. I'm not saying either one of them. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This Batman hasn't intrigued me. But I also haven't read it either. So like, I have to throw that out there. But I don't tell you to buy books. I don't tell you to buy books. I simply do what the title states, and let's give you alternatives. What a sales pitch. No, the comic. The hype and value of 90% of comics right now, it's too late if you didn't get it all through. 100%. 100%. It's Nightwing 21. Sorry, couldn't remember. I appreciate that. I had to look that up. CJ, Absolute Batman is trying to rival Dark Knight Returns prices. It's not going to last. I agree. And I don't even know, like, Dark Knight Returns is iconic, but I'm going to let y'all know, I read that story here recently for the first time, and I was not impressed. Like, I wasn't impressed with the artwork. I wasn't impressed with the story. Like, I feel like that book is overhyped. And I know that's like a hot take, but I'm just saying, like, I was not impressed by that, like, at all. So much so that, like, I've got a friend that I'm giving my set to because I'm like, I don't care to have this in the collection now. So, thank you, Kenneth. Appreciate you. Read it in trade so it's easier to flip the comic around and read at certain points. That Richard said that. Richard has said that as well about the New 52, how they use the pages to sit there and actually tell the story. So that's pretty cool. I'm a Batman hater. The first 20 issues is a masterclass in the medium. Soon as you start the 0 year in issue 21, it screeches off the rails. I hated that run after issue 20. I could see that because nobody really talks about it after that. I tell you to buy books. Buy everything from DC. Oh, jeez, tell me my baby is ugly next. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man, try Batman the Cult. That is a great classic read. I'll have to give it a try. I'm so open to read whatever that, like, yeah, I'll have to give that a try. There was another one. I have one. What is it? I want to read Batman Venom because I've heard that's a pretty cool story. And then I picked Batman Prey. I picked a trade of that up at like a thrift store or something like that, and I looked at the value of it. It's like on up there. It's like a $25, $30 book, and I was like, oh wow. And so I'm like, if for it to have that value, it's got to be a decent story, I would think, anyways. But then saying that, like, Dark Knight Returns, those prices are way up there, Morty. And, like, I didn't enjoy that, so. Nate says, Batman the Cult is criminally underappreciated. Ooh, I definitely gotta read this then. You weren't impressed with The Dark Knight Returns because you pretty much knew what it was about. Just imagine reading it in the 80s when you were used to the campy Adam West style Batman previously. Yeah, that was one thing that we talked about on the podcast, about how, like, for the time period, I'm glad I read it, and for the time period, I could see it being, like, groundbreaking with the topics that it was talking about and the style that it was doing. That, like, it was bringing a more, like, adult themed Batman, like what you're saying right here, to comic books. So I appreciate what it is, what it was, and what it brought to the medium that it is now. But the story's not for me. So facts. Yeah. No, I agree with everything CJ's saying. Absolutely everything. I have to recommend the Spawn Batman. I actually have that book. I've never read that. And spoiler alert, I actually found a Batman Spawn, the new one, the new story that came out. I bought it like last week or 2 weeks ago, and for like $2.50, and it was the Gabriel Dell'Otto variant. And I was like, yes, absolutely. Like, I have no interest to read it, but like I wanted it because of the cover. People sleep on Batman Dark Victory. It's a sequel to Long Halloween. Yeah, I haven't heard a whole lot about Batman Dark Victory. I'm curious. Like, Batman Long Halloween is probably one of my favorite Batman stories. I really like that. I've actually started rereading it, and I'm going to take the year to actually reread it to kind of like have to see how it feels to read it in, like, almost, how it originally was put out, number one, and then number two, like the timeline that it goes in the story. You know what I mean? So it may not have any kind of effect at all, but like, I'm just curious, and I have the book, so why not? CJ knows Dark Knight Returns set a new bar. I agree. Yeah, that, Watchmen, I would say Sandman, like lots of stuff like that. I agree. Baker just know. It's so bad. 3 strikes, they're out with that BS. I want to finally read the Nightfall saga in its entirety and try Hush. Then I think I gotta retire from Batman. He's so ridiculous and more metahuman than not in current comics. Yo, I like Batman. I like Batman a lot. I'm definitely going to pick up Hush here. Thanks to TM Nerdy for informing me about the Hush sequel coming up with Jim Lee and oh crap, is it Jeff Loeb? I can't remember now. But returning to do like a sequel to Hush. So I'm gonna read Hush, see if I like it, and then I may pick up the sequel with that one. And Nightfall, I have all that in floppy. I've never actually went through and read it. I read the novelization of it, and I actually liked it from like the up until the breaking of the back. So yeah. Nate, Comic Journey, that is a true statement. The context of the time it was released and the Batman that existed at that time is important to why it is so big. I agree, 100%. Good thing the third glows in the dark. They would be late. Talking about the Batman Spawn. Spawn Batman sucks. Mini Deaths of Batman by John Byrne is another class. Oh, okay. I didn't realize John Byrne was on Batman. I checked that out. Yes, but Spawn fan, I'm obligated to recommend anyway. That's funny. Did someone say John Byrne? What the? Right? Jeff Loeb, thank you, Tim. Dark Knight Returns, Year 1, Killing Joke. Oh, Killing Joke. I love Killing Joke. Bought a hardcover of that the other day. Year 1, I need to read. I want to read that because I really enjoyed Frank Miller's Man Without Fear from Daredevil. And if his Year 1 is like that, then I could see myself enjoying that more so than The Dark Knight Returns. Alan Moore Swamp Thing is iconic from the Copper Age. It's so iconic, my buddy and I have an inside joke. Have you read Alan Moore Swamp Thing? Because people act like his history ends at that run. Yeah. Well, yeah. Because I feel like he's just like close to that time period is when he started hating on stuff, like hating on comics. So, but I've been collecting that as well. Saga of the Swamp Thing, such a classic read. The New Origin of Swampy. Yes. What comic were people sucking ass? I'm missing something. I still need to read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. Bottom series is one of my same. Oh yeah, I know, right? I know. Hey, if y'all gonna let me, I'm gonna go in the weeds with y'all on this. I love it. I freaking love it. I will absolutely go in the weeds with y'all. All right, back to the list. We've got number 3, Absolute Wonder Woman right here. Number 1. Anybody read this? Anybody enjoy it? Just curious. I just keep repeating it to myself. That's fantastic. All right, near mints for this book are going for $9 right now. Curious if anybody's enjoying this. Maybe check out this one right here if you're looking for a little bit of spec. So, Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazons, number 1. This is a 3-issue series right here. James Gunn has been cited as saying like he really enjoyed this read. And as I was talking about, I believe last week or maybe the week before that, with the whole Yara Flor possibly, being in that, I'm just speculating off that. I've not heard anything. There's been no notes or anything like that. I'm just saying, hey, if we're going to talk about the Amazons and do like a Game of Thrones style, maybe there'll be different like tribes of Amazons. And this gives a history right here, an origin of Wonder Woman, if I'm not mistaken, of the Amazons as well. Like, this may be what he bases a lot of his I think it's a TV show off of. Near mints for this book going for $8. So there's not a huge difference, but could the fall for Absolute Wonder Woman though, like, make it worth spending the $8 on this now, especially since this is like a 3-year-old book, then like this possibly going back down to cover price. I don't know. That's just my speculation though. So, Historia is fabulous, says Cliff. That's awesome. I was curious if it would be a good read. I know James Gunn said he liked it. He liked it a lot. So, dang, that Wonder Woman cover is also. I agree. No, I do like it. I liked it better than Thick Man. Absolute Wonder Woman wasn't bad. Okay. I'm not hearing praise though. Other than, he liked it. He liked it better than Thick Man. Well, 6 for 16 says Dale. 1 for 16 says Phil. We got 5 for Mr. Aiken. 7 for Mr. Baker. I get my copy of Absolute Wonder Woman this week. I wasn't going to get it until I saw Kelly Thompson was writing it. Nice. Yes, Phil Jimenez. Wonder Woman Historia, all-time cover for me by my favorite artist. Nice. 3 for 16. I've read Historia, but don't own it. Okay. Love the oversized Black Label books. Is Historia Black Label? I didn't know that. Spec, is this a spec show? Kind of. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. I'm not a fan of oversized, but I'm not either. 8 for 16. I think that'll work. That'll do. Bottom tier collector knows what's up. Yes. All right, coming at number 2, we have got Absolute Batman number 1 again. I think this is another one of those. It's another second printing. So it's the same one as the other one in 25, except this one's colored. Nice. Near mint's going for $16 right now. $16 for this Absolute Batman number 1. So I'm thinking, because I'm sitting there trying to speculate and whatnot like that. What are some Bat books that could be possibly underappreciated, overlooked? And considering where, James Gunn is going with his Batman stuff, Damian Wayne's going to be introduced. We know that. That leads me to believe that Dick is probably grown, and probably Nightwing by the time we get to it. And I'm good with that, honestly. This is Nightwing number 1. This is his first solo title right here. I think this is actually a really decent cover. Some 90s goodness on top of that. Very fans of this book going for $7 right now. And Near Mint's last sold here a month ago for $4. So I think Nightwing number 1 could be a really cool book to to have in the PC, in the collection, especially if you're a Nightwing fan and you're hoping to see him on the big screen. But then, could this book jump? You know what I mean? So let's look and see where everybody's at and what else everybody's saying. I did end up getting this just because of the cover. Nice. Cliff on Comics, he's a godsend. I don't do artist cover collecting thing, but I do have a lot of Phil's work. Awesome. Team Nerdy, Dick definitely grows. Dick has grown, right? 6 for 18 says Dale. 5 for 18 says Mr. Akins. Eric is at 9. Callie is at 8. What's 90s House WB style art of on that Nightwing #1? I like it. Now this looks a little wonky. Don't get me wrong. Like this face in the shadow, that looks a little wonky. But outside of that, I like it. I enjoy it. Dick Gross sounds like a superpower of Mighty Titans. What's that movie with Seth Rogen? It's got what's his name? Zac Efron. Yes, The Neighbors. If you know, you know. Yeah, Nightwing #1. I speculate we may get a Nightwing, and so having his first solo title would be a good one to have, I think, anyways. Absolute Batman #1. This is cover A right here. We got this going near mints for $24. Yo, cover A, $24. I think that's a little much in my opinion, but hey, y'all do you. In the meantime, my alternative for this book right here is to go and check out this Batgirl #1. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Please, by all means, correct me. However, this looks to be Barbara Gordon's first solo Batgirl title. Like, there was not another, there was 3 volumes of Batgirl before this one, but Barbara Gordon, because of Killing Joke and them taking that and making it into continuity somehow, she never got her own solo series. I couldn't find one. So I find it interesting that New 52 that's Barbara Gordon's first solo venture. Like I said, if I'm wrong, please correct me, but this is what I was finding. And Adam Hughes art on top of that on the cover, that's another big selling point for me anyways. You got Gail Simone writing it. So, fantastic writer right there. I don't know, this was just hitting on a lot of cylinders for me. And maybe you'll enjoy it too. Kelly Comics is 9 for 20. 5 for 20 as well for Mr. Akins. And so, I was going along with the whole Dick Grayson. I think if we get a Nightwing, more than likely we get a Barbara Gordon as well. Maybe she'll be Batgirl. Maybe that's the whole reason that they scrapped the Batgirl movie is because, James Gunn is like, yo, I would like to actually use Batgirl, and I don't want to have to deal with this right here. And so, maybe that's why they scrapped it, on top of, it being a tax write-off, is that James Gunn has got plans to do something with Batgirl, and maybe, her and Richard Grayson will be in a relationship. I don't know, but just speculating. 9 for 19. That's why I got the second print. Nice. 2 for 20 says Phil. Oh, because of the price. Because it's $24 for the A. Yeah, right. I'm impressed. The cover A is the most valuable, in my opinion. Cover A should always be the most valuable. I think it's because, it's in all the stores. Cover A will, always be in all the stores. That's the one that bases it off of, most of the time anyways, of getting the variant covers, so that's probably why it doesn't get as much value. I'm a cover A guy, though, too. 7 for 20, 'twas a good evening for me. 'Twas a good evening for most people. It looks like 5 for 20, a new personal best. Nice. Was here first appearance in 52 Weekly. Was her first appearance in 52 Weekly. Not Barbara Gordon, not as Batgirl. I'm a little lost now. 10 for 20. Adam Hughes, Batgirl all day, right? Hashtag That would so be tonight's hashtag if I didn't want to run home something else, but that would so be it. I thought Stephanie Brown was 52's Batgirl. No, Stephanie Brown was actually before this. She had, I think, 2 volumes before this one, and then there's another girl that had the title before her, and that was the first volume. I was thinking Kate Kane from 52 Weeks. Oh, yeah. Well, so that was Batwoman, wasn't it? Kate Kane was Batwoman in 52, if I remember that right. Did someone say tax write-off? Yes. Yeah, the second print red background is pretty cool on this Batgirl as well. Okay, let's look at that. Yeah, they did this with the Batman as well. They gave the second print the red background. Same with Ultimate Spidey, #1, a cover holding good value, 10 months on. No, nice. Yeah, I could see Ultimate Spidey, that one, because that seems like for Spider-Man fans, like a lot of people were wanting Peter to like finally be at that position, and so it's telling a story that people have been wanting for however long now. So I see that. I just don't know that people are wanting like this Batman. I feel like a lot of people are wanting a Batman that like will actually pull the trigger and kill. So Barbara Gordon is a Silver Age character. Right. I like Babs Tar Batgirl. Babs Tar. Alright, cool. That's my alternative for the evening. But y'all don't go anywhere. Let's give out a duck for this month's duck race. We're going to go hashtag vote. Because, tomorrow is election day. So, I encourage everybody, whatever it is that you think, whoever it is you think should be in office, go and vote. Like, that is our freaking right. That is our privilege. That is our everything, is that we can go out and we can vote for people. And that's what we need to do. We need to go out and vote and make our voices heard. So please, if you haven't done a absentee ballot, please go out and vote tomorrow. And let your voice be heard. I encourage it. Now, is there somebody that I'd want in there more than another? Yes. But it's not even about that right now. It's about just going out there and going and voting. So going tomorrow morning. Nice. Wow, I did okay with all that Batman. Nice. Lots of hashtag votes coming in. Awesome. Bert and Ernie 2024. Let's keep going with those subs, people. Up to 977. Yes. Fantastic. If I become president, everybody gets paid mandatory afternoon naps. Yes. I like it. 23 subs until 1K. Let's go. Yes. Thank you. Optimus for Prez, right? How could you go wrong with Optimus Prime? Alright, so while y'all getting hashtag vote in there, let me tell y'all about a cool little podcast that I'm part of. It's called the Comically Comics Podcast. If you haven't known already, now you do. And we let out new episodes on Monday. Today's one's no different. We did a review of the movie V for Vendetta, a movie I think that most you in this crowd right here are familiar with. And if not, you should definitely go and watch it. So, considering Election Day was tomorrow, we had this drop today. I think it times it really perfectly, especially with tomorrow being November 5th as well. So, yeah, I'm really excited about it, very proud of it, and I hope y'all all go and check it out. It's on all podcatchers, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify. This episode will be available on our YouTube channel as well, Comically Comics Podcast, on Wednesday, so you can check it out there. So, hashtag vote. Again. Black Spiders. Batman is awesome. So many good books and bad books. I agree. V for Vendetta. Remember the 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November. Yes. I accidentally threw my Warriors magazine #1 away in the movie. Oh, that's terrible. Why would no? V for Vendetta is the rare movie that is so much better than the comic. I want to read that comic. I want to read it. I'm very curious. Vote yes. Oh no. Nice. Nice. 14 people watching. We've got 8 entries in here. Let me tell you all about something else. We've got Collecting Uncensored this Thursday, y'all. This Thursday. Last Thursday, I had Ryan the Colossus Collector on there. Fantastic episode. You should definitely go and replay that and watch that, because Ryan is an awesome, awesome collector and YouTuber, and I think y'all will absolutely enjoy him and his channel. And I had so much fun hanging out with him, talking about books, that I think y'all will enjoy as well. And I got this guy right here, Dan's X-Men Comics, coming on this Thursday. Super excited about that. He's a YouTuber, but not. He makes a lot of guest appearances on people's YouTube channels, but he has an awesome IG page, and I encourage you to go out there and check out his IG and see all of his X-Men books. I don't know that he'll bring. I don't know what he's gonna bring this Thursday, but I'm super excited to see it and his collection. He's got an amazing, amazing collection. And you should definitely see like all the pictures that he just brought back. He went out of the country, and he took some really cool pictures with comic books, and they're on his IG page. And I encourage you to go check it out and go show him some love. So Dan's X-Men Comics coming this Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time on this channel right here. So there's that. Put that back on the stage. Anything else? Oh, I gotta show y'all books. Y'all almost let me do this without showing books? Like, really? So yeah, if you didn't get my my hint earlier, the first book to start us off for this November prize pack is the Batman Long Halloween Special Edition #1, the Simone Bianchi cover. So yeah, there you go. We're starting it off with an alternative in the prize pack. So I like doing that. I like it. There's not a whole lot of Thanksgiving books. I don't have a whole lot, really. But, yeah. Let's see how everybody's doing. We got 8 entries in still. 15 people watching. Hashtag vote if you want to enter it in and to get a duck. Let's see. Way too much fat and unnecessary nuance in the V for Vendetta comic. I can see that. Yes, rather wordy. Ugh, I hate that. Show the 1K giveaway. Let's get these people motivated. All right. Let's see. Share screen. No, here we go. Share. There you have it. Mr. Michael Baker has so graciously donated this here Detective Comics 1000 Adam Hughes. Speaking of Adam Hughes and Batgirl, Adam Hughes Catwoman cover right here. This is graded by CGC with JSA authentication. Adam Hughes signature right there on throat. She's got a neck tattoo. So yeah, awesome slab. Again, thank you so much, Baker, for the giveaway right here. This will be given away worldwide once I hit 1,000 subscribers. Once I set that show up and we do the giveaway show, then that'll be given away that night in celebration of me getting 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, Baker. I greatly appreciate you, man. And yeah, this is awesome. So if you want a chance, hey, let's I gotta get to, I'm gonna announce it once I hit 1,022 subscribers. I'll announce my giveaway then. So that's the plan. That is the plan. Let's see. Share screen. Window. That one. Yep. I wonder if Dan has any X-Men. I know, right? It's good. You're getting all the Council of X. Yeah, I'm working down the list. Yes, Dan is a cool dude. That will be a good conversation. I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. I bet Dan's a Justice League guy. Just a hunch. Maybe. Over nice, right? Fire from Hell is twice as worth. I love that movie too, by the way. Like, I love the Johnny Depp From Hell movie. Like that, I think it's fantastic. Why aren't Thanksgiving books a thing? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Show us your goods. I know, right? He did amazing. Baker did amazing. Right? I ship worldwide. Let's go 22 to 1,000, right? Claim, right? Chicago Schulte's in the chat. What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Says, hello, 22 chat community. One love from Chicago. Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. Hey, make sure to hit hashtag vote in the chat right there, and you get a chance of getting a duck for my monthly giveaway. Baker is the man. I agree, 100%. That is a Thanksgiving book. I mean, look at the press. Gonna play that juicy international shipping, right? Schulte, yes. All right. Lots of Disney Thanksgiving books. I'll have to look. Easter and New Year's are the tough ones for me to find. Yeah, I agree. I got some go-to ones. There's a Harley Quinn one. It's a Derek Chew cover. That's an Easter one for me. There's a Deadpool cover. That's my end of the year one for me. There's a Franklin Richards cover for end of year as well. That's one I go for too. So yeah, I got a few. All right, y'all have had plenty of time. 9 entries. Here we go. Let's draw. And next person to have a duck this month is Las Cruces. Congratulations. Thank you, sir, for the support. I appreciate you. And that right there handles that. Wow, going on 81 minutes. You go 22. I know. Hey, we got deep in that Absolute Batman conversation, but I love it. I love that kind of stuff, man. I love it. The Easter Bunny hires Lobo in... Yes, he does. Cheer Cho, I have a New Year's Easter... yes, Cho. I apologize. You're right. Cho. Yes. All right. Cool. It was a thick topic. Yeah, it was. Hey, thank y'all so much. Hey, for coming out, hang out with me this evening. The great conversation. I appreciate that. Yo, all the votes to make me a finalist. Hey, I love it. I appreciate all that. Thank y'all so much for all the support. I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all can find me on Instagram, eBay, and shortbox22_comics. And like I said as earlier, the Comically Comics podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, as well as on YouTube, the Comically Comics podcast. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, y'all have a good one.